Hey everyone, I'm just getting ready for the Pan American Bass Championship that'll be held in Cornwall, and I'll tell you, it's going to be quite the shootout there. We've got teams from the USA, Canada, First Nations, and Mexico participating in this first ever tournament in the city of Cornwall on Lake St. Francis. I'm fishing with my son Darren. I love my tournament fishing. I can't wait to get out there and let the games begin. Wow. That is a fish of a lifetime. There we go, boy. Wow, that thing is a monster. They fight hard, don't they?
Look at that magnificent fish.
Look at the size of that fish.
There he is again.
The color is incredible. Oh, there we go.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Azumi.
Big old Great Lakes smallmouth. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. Nice double-headed.
Whoa, nice jump.
Yeah, all right. That is a monster smallmouth. Man, that is so cool. Another one, there we go. The biggest pike I've ever caught. Look at that chunk. So that's what we're talking about.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
On the Real Fishing Show, we make catching fish like this a possibility. Originally, the Pan American Tournament is going to be a two-day event. Just 2 days, and the total weights of those 2 days would have counted towards the winning country and the winning teams. But what happened is the weather rolled in, it got really windy and a lot of rain, and so day one was canceled. So then we had 1 day to do this Pan American Tournament. So then it was decided, why not make it 2 sessions, almost like 2 separate tournament days in one. So we went out for 4 hours for the morning session, and then in the afternoon it was going to be 4 more hours with 2 separate weigh-ins, one at 11:30 and then one in the late afternoon. And I'll tell you, it sure made things interesting because, you know, now you have to catch 2 big weights all in 1 day. Okay, well, here it is. This is it. It's a 1 day tournament because of yesterday getting blown out with all the rain and wind. And this is like, we're 10 minutes into the fishing and we've got 1 fish in the live well. Darren, how big was that fish?
I'd say it's probably about a 3-pounder.
3-pounder, okay. So we got 1 fish in the box, and you had another fish on and it actually broke your line, didn't it?
Yeah, it broke me off, unfortunate. I guess my leader knot wasn't good enough, but we're back fishing at least.
So we saw 1 other fish caught just over in Jacob Prosnick's boat over there so far. Actually 2 fish. I think Brian and a nice Hughes also have a fish on Team Canada.
Team Mexico up there just got a fish.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, so people are catching them this morning. Should be interesting. We got about a 20-25 mile an hour wind out of the northwest. It's pretty cold. Pretty extreme conditions, but this is fall fishing in Ontario.
Doesn't feel big. Doesn't feel big, but we need them.
There we go. Well, 2-pounder, 2.5-pounder.
That's 2 so far.
I'm gonna bring him up over on this side of the boat. What do you need, you? Oh, he is very small. If you want to hop in that trolling motor, Darren.
Will do, will do.
Yeah, because we're really losing distance real quick. I'm on it on almost high.
Fish.
Fish on.
Fish
Okay.
on. Little guy.
That's all right. We'll take him.
He's right here.
On that trolling motor. And I see him. There we go. All right.
Hop on.
Got her. Yes, sir. Good job, Darren. Okay, we got
He's a little guy, but he's filling out our limit at least. So what's kind of cool about this tournament is they actually allow us to use a phone to communicate with Team Canada, so we sort of can coordinate who's catching fish, who's not. So if somebody's not catching fish, they're able to come to where the fish are being caught so that we can get more weight hopefully, and be able to beat all the other teams.
There, good stuff.
He's a bit bigger.
Yeah, 3-pounder.
He hit really close to the boat, Pops.
He did, eh? Okay, so we officially have a limit now, eh, Darren?
We have a limit. Time to start to get rid of a few of those small ones.
Okay, one of the things is with smallmouth bass is it's hard because they jump, they pull a lot, they fight, and you don't want to lose them, so you need a soft rod when you're using small hook lures. And I've got a pretty cool rod here. It's a crankbait rod, isn't it, Darren?
Yeah,
It's a Veritas winch rod by Abu Garcia. What I like about it is that it's very soft for crankbaits, but also for a little inline spinner like I'm using here. Good.
oh, that's a beautiful one. I'm gonna pull this down if you want to
Okay,
call.
yep, look at there. Yeah, that's a good one. We needed that one. Okay. Okay.
If you want to just get him off, I will untangle your lure.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the kudas here.
Oh, you're caught on the top hook.
Yep. But there's the fish anyway, folks, right there. Hey, folks, we're gonna get this lure out. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Pan American Sport Fishing Bass Championship right here in Cornwall and SDG counties.
That's a beautiful one.
Coming up.
The one you just caught is heavier.
Okay, tag this one.
This one's going back.
Okay, good stuff. Hey, welcome back. We just caught a real beauty here, and I'm gonna put it in the live well. All right,
You want
Darren?
to throw him on your side since he's bigger?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good stuff. Now, we've got to get rid of the smallest fish here before we can start fishing again. No, this one's bigger. Okay, this one goes
Now
back.
bigger.
And which one's the smallest out of the one in your hand, Darren? Okay, that's bigger and that's bigger. Okay, which one here?
Mine's got a belly.
I'd say this one's bigger.
Think so?
It's hard to tell. Okay, let's get the balance beam out. Okay. I think that one.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, I'll tag it. Okay, you want to put that one back?
Sure.
So that's a heavier, just by probably less than an ounce. This one's heavier, so I'm going to tag it as our smallest. Okay. Now we can start doing some real fishing. Now we can settle down. Been fishing terns for 46 years, and it never gets old. My dad actually started the first bass tournament ever in Canada on Rondo Bay on Lake Erie when I was just a little kid. Well, I was 15 years old, and that really got me hooked. Okay, here he comes, Darren. There he is. Okay. I don't know if we need him or not. Darren, we better, are we pulled down?
We are pulled down still.
I think
The
this
one you just caught is heavier.
Okay, tag this one.
This one's going back.
Okay, good stuff.
And there you go.
We're culling for ounces. All right. We want to call pounds, Darren. Come on, baby. You a good one. You just can't horse smallmouth with, thin wire hooks.
Aren't they so much fun, though, to catch?
Oh, gosh. Such an adrenaline rush. Combine that with the Pan American Bass Championship. It's a lot of fun, man. Sure beats work.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could I pull us just in case?
Yep. Pull us down. Okay. Poles are down. How deep are we?
We're in 10 feet.
Okay.
It might not hold.
Okay, well, we'll just call real quick. I don't know if we need to pull that one out.
Will do, Father.
Let's see. Lay it down.
No.
I don't think so. Okay, this one is back in the drink here. See you later, bud. Take your time. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, take your time there. Oh, right here. Yep, fell off. Good.
Perfect.
That's what we're looking for. Check this one out, folks.
Thanks. Beautiful one there.
Good job, dude. I've been somewhat of a tournament addict now for about 45 years, and I will say it's what I love to do. I like competitive tournament angling. And one thing about tournament fishing is it doesn't matter what the conditions are, the weather, the fish, the pattern you're doing, you never give up when you're tournament fishing. Mike Iaconelli, who's a professional angler, uses that as his slogan, and I will say it's never been so true as to tournament fishing. You have to give it all you've got, make the right decisions, and hope at the end of the day when you're weighing in that they were the right ones. Okay, so this one's gonna go back in the water, and then the next one to go is this one. Okay, so we'll tag this one. If you want to put that one in the live well.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think, Darren, we should go in and get ready for the afternoon session. We'll get ready for weigh-in. Even though it's a bit early, I'd like to get a good spot at the docks, tie some lines up, be one of the first boats to weigh in, just so we can get ready for some team strategy meeting. And I also wouldn't mind putting the boat on charge if we could.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You know, retie some lines, getting the batteries on charge. We've been on them all day, so it'd be nice to put a little bit of a charge on them for this afternoon. And
let's get at her. So we'll pack up. Let's head in.
all right.
So here's what all the competitors were striving for. There were two different categories of medals. First of all, gold, silver, and bronze for the individual teams with the best weights from the morning and the afternoon sessions combined. Then, when it came to the countries, we were all striving to win that country medal for the best weight. And how that worked is if you had 3 teams like the First Nations, or 7 teams like Mexico, or 8 like Canada and the USA, it was add up all of those weights and divide it by the number of teams, and whatever that average weight is, that's who would win the gold and who would win the silver and who would win the bronze. Made it very interesting. You definitely had to work as a team in this event.
Coming up.
We've been fishing for about 20 minutes now, and we got 3 small ones in the live well.
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury. Go boldly. Whenever we try to locate fish, cover, structure, and transitions come to mind. While all are fish magnets, one of the very best places is where fresh water enters a lake. The most obvious example is a river mouth, though even a seepage of groundwater like this spring hole draws fish year-round. Big summer pike are notorious cool water inhabitants, so look for spots with early morning mist. On a bigger scale, rivers provide higher levels of nutrients and a cornucopia of food items for game fish. For many, these same rivers are necessary for reproduction, and that includes cold and warm water species. On the Great Lakes, river mouths are the place to be for salmon and steelhead action. In a process known as staging, they nose in and out of river currents. This provides up to 9 months of availability, and it can get busy for one and all. For a unique and personal experience, visit these same places during winter, and don't forget the camera. Exercising caution, you'll find yourself in a seasonal wonderland of ice formations as wave action transforms that rivermouth landscape into something extraordinary. While exploring around this alien world, you might even forget all those steelhead sitting just offshore in the current.
This was the first time the Pan American Bass Championships ever been held in Canada. And what this is all about is there's a bunch of folks around the world in various associations that are trying to convince the IOC, the Olympic folks, to make tournament fishing an Olympic sport. Now, back in 1900 at the Paris Olympics, they had 6 different nations competing in various fishing competitions. So this Pan American is one of many that's been held. There's been some world championships held in South Africa and Mexico. There's one coming down the road in Columbia, South Carolina. So who knows where this is going to lead, but tournament fishing could be an Olympic sport down the road.
We just came back from the first weigh-in. We had 4 hours out, everybody. Then we went in to weigh in just so we can get bigger weights, hopefully for the tournament. We ended up with 20 pounds, 0.88.
I'd say Lake St. Francis is kicking them out pretty good, Darren. What do you think? I mean,
Oh, yeah, you can't complain with this. This is amazing fishing. For even bad weather that we're having, just awesome.
Okay. Get over here, buddy. All right.
Little guy.
Good. I'm going to hold the net right here for you. 2-pounder. What do you think?
He's a start. He's a real small one, but...
Is he? Okay. Little keeper.
You can drop that one.
We've been fishing for about 20 minutes now, and we got 3 small ones in the live well. So we got to kick it up a notch and start putting some quality fish in the boat. We need some big ones.
Need the net?
Well, he's pretty good.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one right there. All right. That one there is about a 3-pounder. Not a huge one, but pretty good. Let's see here. Okay. It is hooked. Pretty good as well. They are definitely eating today, folks. There's no question. They are eating. All right.
He's a bit better.
Okay. Yeah, 2.5-er. I think that's our limit fish. So we got our limit here. Probably been fishing for about 40 minutes. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is number 5. All right, they're very happy fish. It's over 2. Say that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This on this side?
Coming up,
This is what gets the blood pumping right here.
This is a huge one. If I can land this is a big one.
Fish on, fish. He's a good one. He's a good one.
Take the net, Darren, over my head with the bait.
Yeah, you want to untangle it?
Watch it. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's put all these in there, or at least 2 of them. Okay, now hold yours. Let's just get the balance beam out. Which one's smaller? This one.
This
Okay.
one, that one's bigger.
Okay. So this goes here. That's the smallest, right? Got it. Oops. That one's heavier, right? So
Yep.
this one is,
Well, no, that one's heavier. That one's,
okay, let me just check these.
that
two.
one goes because that was the smallest.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because this one's heavier than that one.
This one back.
And then tag this one.
So this one's going back. Water. Tag which one?
Tag
That one.
that one.
Okay. Oh my.
Big?
Yes, huge.
This is what gets the blood pumping right here.
This is a huge one. If I can land this, this is a big one.
You want to
here.
get behind me? I'll keep the on the
Yeah.
swivel motor.
Yep. Okay, back me up a bit. Not bad. Not too bad. Pretty solid. Fat one. Fat, 3.5.
You got him?
Still got him. Whoa.
Oh, he's a nice one, Pops. Oh,
Nice.
we need him. We need him.
That is a pig. Oh, yeah. That is a pig. You want to weigh him there?
Yep. 4 pounds.
Sweet. Big?
Think so. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Take your time. Take.
It's right here.
Yeah, got it. Good job. Beauty. Another 4-pound plus fish. Another giant fish. All right. Okay.
Oh, that's a big fish.
Nice call, Darren. What was that? Over half a pound again? Nice.
About half a pound.
Sweet. Come on in here, baby. Well, I'll tell you, the sun is going down. The weigh-in is at 5 o'clock, and the fish are still biting, but we've got only a few more minutes to fish, and then it's time to go weigh in the city of Cornwall to see how the chips are gonna fall, Darren.
Yeah. Hopefully in our favor, but you never know.
Well, I think, you know, at least we did our part for Team Canada. You know, we weighed in a good limit this morning, and I think we got another good limit for the afternoon session. The big thing will be, how did the other teams fare today? Wow, 0.01 of a pound. That's all it was for Team Canada to overtake Team USA for the average weight for the country win. Now, I will say Team USA did take a gold, a silver, and a bronze for the individual teams, but Team Canada had 6 of the top 10 weights in, and that's what helped us take us over that little sliver. For years, I've said, tournament fishing is a game of ounces. What can I say? Even a portion of an ounce can make all the difference in the world. Hey folks, we'll see you next week right here for some more Real Fishing.
Real Fishing was sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
Well, that thing's got some weight to it. Size that puppy right there. That is just wild.
Man.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the size of that thing.